So this is the final module to help you integrate and encourage you to integrate all the things that we've learned through the course, through the modules, and with the communities as well. So it's important to align your inner awakening with auto action to thrive into the new world, what you can do in your day to day for meaningful transformation and impact. Now, remember, reality reacts to your actions and how you feel. It is a perfect mirror. It's not your beliefs. You may believe in something or think about something, but in order for it to materialize, you have to walk towards it in a sense. Through what? Actions. Applying the knowledge that you have accumulated is a transmutation from thoughts and energy into concrete action that will transform your life. This is where people more often than not create the delays in their lives, is because their actions do not match the knowledge that they have accumulated. That is then integrating the information you received and transmuting it into reality. The two have to come into a reunion, like a dance of two polarized energies. This is where most people stay stuck because they only have one part of the equation. The principles are found in scriptures once again in James chapter 2, verse 14 to 17. What good is it, my brothers, if someone says he has faith but does not have works? Can that faith save him? If a brother or sister is poorly clothed and lacking in daily food, and one of you says to them, go in peace, be warmed and filled, without giving them the things they need for the body, what good is that? So also faith by itself, if it does not have works, is dead. So it's very same principle. You know how much I love quoting scriptures and applying to our lives to reflect on how God is trying to teach us to also apply the knowledge that we have accumulated into our lives and make good work to transform our reality. In James chapter 2, verse 22, you see that faith was active along with his works, and faith was completed by his works. So it goes into reunion, truly, this duality where you need to acquire the right information and apply it. That's all you need. You're going to have strong discipline to commit yourself on this journey. Initiating your journey is straightforward, and developing a plan is simple. However, the key to achieving your goals more swiftly lies in maintaining consistency. This is where many individuals struggle. Remember, discipline need not feel like a heavy burden, so embrace it with compassion, balance, and self love in your practice. I really like this image right here that pictures how progress can look like. So you have these circles that are filled with water. And over the days, some days that bowl of water may be a little bit more empty than others. But this is still progress. No matter how long it may take for you, as long as you are moving forward and doing aligned action every day, you will bring that vision to fruition. Some days it will flow effortlessly, you will feel aligned, you will feel energized and take multiple action, way more action than you would have at other time. Yet as long as you take a step forward each day, you will ultimately reach your objectives. One thing I would like to share with you is how you can use time to your advantage depending on your life circumstances and what you have right now. So you need to find the time to organize your daily activities and put them generally in a calendar. So you can utilize either written or a digital calendar to help you keep your daily activities in order and all the tasks that you need to accomplish. Otherwise, it's a little bit more wishful thinking. You know that you need to do something, but when will you do it if you do not plan ahead and plan forward, think forward on when you're going to be able to do them? There are multiple available tools for you. There is Notion, which is a really good application to have both a calendar and all your tasks laid out. There is iCalendar if you use Apple devices such as your MacBook Pro or iPhone, and you have Outlook if you use Windows or use Android as well to have all your tasks synchronized across the devices. You can also, of course, use paper and a pen. I also use a paper and a pen to write out my task. I even have a whiteboard. You don't see it on camera here. where I lay out all the tasks I need to do and need to prioritize for the next week or month. Consider incorporating time tracking tools. So use the time blocks to structure your day around your commitments and your job if you have one. Be strategic. You hold the key to finding what works best for you. Experiment with different time blocks that suit your need. Remember, you have all the answers found within. So what I generally do is I organize my day by creating events in my calendar, which include work sessions, breaks, smart goals, and meetings. Each task is timed and I receive a notification when it's time to transition. I prioritize short breaks to allow my mind to recharge and prevent burnout as well, because burnout is the last thing that you want to do or want to have or experience, because you crash out and you no longer move forward. So you need to remain balanced in a balanced state. You need to remember yourself. Working is great, but taking time to recharge and have a different perspective is good as well for your own well-being. However, when I'm working, I concentrate solely on one task at a time and minimize the distractions. So reminder, daily practices. We saw in the previous modules many different practices that you can implement throughout your day. The first one is morning practices like meditation and visualization to set a powerful intention for your day and start the day on a good foot, on the right foot. Next, you want to design your work in blocks, in time blocks for effective creation, engagement, and ongoing learning experiences. And finally, take the time in the evening, on the afternoon, or even throughout the day to have reflection and gratitude by journaling, which will help you maintain clarity and reinforce your daily achievement. It's important to keep a positive mindset and to celebrate the small victories so you can stay motivated towards achieving your goals. By aligning your weekly and monthly planning with your business goals. So regularly evaluate your progress to ensure you remain aligned with your goals. Implement a commitment to reflection and reset, allowing for adjustment that enhance both personal growth and strategic execution. So the core takeaway, integration is essential for freedom and impact in the new world. Awakening without action leads to unrealized potential and stagnation. Action without awareness results in wasted energy and misalignments. Aligning inner clarity without the execution creates the freedom, the abundance, and the impact that you want to make into this world. So that's all for this course and this module. As always, we have many resources in the community throughout the modules and the courses and the documents to give you everything that you need to get started towards creating the life of your dreams. As always, don't hesitate to leave feedback and to interact with the community. It's really important for everybody else and for me, so I can better help you if you give feedback about what you did not understand necessarily or what you think could be improved. I thank you for following and starting on your journey, and I commend you for investing on yourself towards creating the life of your dreams.